Okay, next
So
is from a
no cap.
B40. B40 is a question in the chat. Konnan and Disco had a great time partying with you guys at the Marriott next to the Nassau Coliseum in 1999.
I wouldn't
All right.
deny that.
Well, first of all, I'm going to clap back at you, B40. B40. Who were we hanging out with?
No cap on Disco.
No cap.
Next is from some guy with just some random letters in his name. Booker T or Swerve? Who's right and who's wrong? Well, I don't think either of them is right or either. They both have their opinions, and I don't think either opinion is right or wrong. They just have their opinions on that. You know, I would suggest, Konnan. What do you think about that? The conversation with Booker T and Swerve.
I would agree. They both have their opinions. I would lean a little bit more toward Booker T, but they both have their opinion. It just depends who you think is right or wrong.
I would lean more towards Booker T too, because he's leaning more into like not playing the race card and playing more on your own personal merit gets you where you go. You know, yeah. So that I would lean more into that. But Swerve does have a good point.
Plus, Booker T was right. He did open up the doors for all these coming in, and he took a lot, and he handled it with class. Unlike me, that I would just go off.
Booker T during the whole time there was always one of the most well-respected guys in the locker room.
Right.
Do either of you guys remember working at the was it the Sturgis show in '96 when Harlem Heat get attacked with rocks?
Yeah, we were there.
What was that like backstage when that happened?
It was just wild, bro. What did you expect? A bunch of racist white boys and some brothers come out. They're all drunk. What did you expect?
A bunch of fucker gangs in the middle of the desert, like
right.
Wait, two guys from Harlem. Like they were from Harlem. Like these guys are from Harlem, and they're like Harlem.
I bet you half of them. I bet you half of them didn't even know who they were. They just said, "Okay, these are brothers, and we're just gonna be rude." But they handled it well, bro, because they knew what they were going into. That's the thing about Stevie and Booker. They were always very smart. They didn't fall for, you know what I'm saying, for the whole joke.
Very measured, very intelligent.
Yeah, but if you got out of line, I guarantee you, either one of them would whoop your.
Nobody got out of line around them.
Yeah,
they commanded respect. You know. Next is
cap. You want to hear this? This no cap. No cap. No cap originated in AAVE, African American Vernacular English, particularly in hip hop culture around the early 2000s. It means no lie or honestly, used to emphasize truthfulness. And cap, if you just say cap, that means that person's lying or exaggerating. There you go. Or cap.
So interesting. So
what does fizz mean?
So fizz, it says fizz doesn't have a single widely agreed upon meaning, but its use depends on context. Most commonly, it's tied to excitement, energy, or something lively, like a situation or vibe that's, quote, popping off. The party was fizz last night.
Konnan, do you think that we should change the name of this show from Keep It at 100 and embrace the hip hop community and call ourselves No Cap with Konnan and Disco?
That could be. We could rename K100.
We can embrace the hip hop community. No Cap with Konnan and Disco.
Konnan, it also says that fizzle. If you hear someone say fizzle, that means they were weak.
Joe, you know what? When you were saying this, that was very good. I like that. But you sound like a white boy college professor that's like in charge of like a communications class, and there's a bunch of African Americans in the class, and you're trying to explain to them like the stuff they already know. You know?
Yo, teach.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.